Hey, what's up? It's Bon, and today I just kind of want to riff on Mass Effect, how I'm feeling about what we know so far, things that we're still guessing, and maybe things that we need to know, and just still what I'm kind of expecting to hear or not hear in the next year or so. First, if you like Mass Effect, if you like games in general, news, speculation, reviews, all of that, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below if you have something to say. Hit the like button if you like the video. If you really want to support, if you want to support this, my podcast, all the other things I do, you can become a YouTube member for early access to videos just like this one, as well as some other fun little bonuses. Getting into the video, I feel kind of just okay about what's going on right now, right? I think that obviously we would have liked to get more info and all of that. I think also recognizing how far away this game is, it's understandable that we aren't getting those things. I still think what's really weird is I remember after the 2022 N7 day, even though it was literally just basically a little voice clip from Liara and a bunch of concept art, I felt like really energized. And after the 2023 N7 day, that's not how I feel. Now that comes along with the rumors that dropped right afterwards, talking about the game potentially not coming out until 2029 or even later. I think the combination of those things, it just puts us in a weird spot, right? And that's really strange because we got a trailer where we saw an N7 soldier and we, maybe got some little hints and some things to pay attention to other than that. If you would have told me before N7 Day 2023 that we were going to get a trailer, maybe don't tell me it was only going to be a few seconds and it was going to be released over like 6 hours. But if you told me we got a trailer, I would assume I would be ecstatic in the aftermath. And I'm not. And it's really weird. And I think, and maybe I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, that that's kind of a something maybe I'm just not feeling. I know amongst the, my own small community who I talk to pretty often, there's a lot of people who are straight up kind of not really thinking about Mass Effect at this point because that N7 day just kind of had weird vibes, as the kids would say. So I'm still very optimistic, though. I'm optimistic by nature. If you've been around me long enough, you'll know that while I can be toxic or negative about things here and there, I, for the most part, will play devil's advocate and lean to the positive almost always. I've been doing this game thing for a long time, even, to middling success. And I just, at this point, gaming for me should be a net positive. I don't, I don't want to paint things in a positive light when they shouldn't be, but I also don't want to dwell or be pessimistic. And I don't see the point of the pessimism and kind of just the attitude that seems so prevalent in gaming right now, and especially in gaming coverage. So sure, is EA laying people off every year, and at any given moment could BioWare sink, unfortunately? Yeah, for sure. Is there always the ever-present chance that the Mass Effect game just gets straight up canceled because it is early in development and they haven't invested that much into it yet? Yeah, for sure. And you can dwell on those things. I'm not going to. And that's why I like doing videos like this, where I kind of just riff on my feelings about stuff. This year, I'm still just not expecting to be super eventful. Even after last year's N7 day, I had the feeling of like, man, we're not going to hear anything about this again until N7 day 2024. And I think that's still pretty true. We are expecting news about Dreadwolf, which is really if you're a Mass Effect fan and if you're someone who is crazy like me and is trying to pay attention to whatever is, whatever we get for news and so on for Mass Effect, the dependent factor is Dragon Age Dreadwolf, and it's a series and a game I'm not super interested in, honestly. I'm gonna play it. I'm really curious to what a BioWare game in 2024 looks like, no matter what. We had rumors in this last week or so from Jeff Grubb and others that the release date is in 2024 for Dreadwolf, and that's a pretty solid date according to their sources at EA or BioWare or wherever. And we're supposed to get the official reveal of Dreadwolf here this summer, which I'm expecting a release date when they do that. So that's happening. And really, that game has to come out before I think we're going to start getting any substantial news about Mass Effect. I don't know where they're at in the pre-production of Mass Effect. They could have 3 people working on it, and that's it right now. I suspect it's a much more significant force than that that's working on the game. But rumors have been all over the place with that. And, you can only speculate so much before you're just making things up, basically. So that's where I'm at. I'm at a moment where I'm just excited to find out what we find out. I'm hopeful that the game's going to be great. I'm not too worried about, and what I'm not too worried about is what I think is the biggest change for me in the last year, and it's the thing I'll kind of wrap this video up with, is that a year ago, I thought I had it all figured out. I thought I was pretty confident that looking at all of the trailer from 2020 and the N7 days and some of the rumors and leaks, and I was like, okay, I think I have a good idea of what's going to happen here. And then in 7 day 2023 happened. We saw Angara, and we saw Geth, and we saw a bar, and that put it all away. And in one way, that's been tough because you like the idea of your own theories and speculation potentially being right, and you don't like all of your ideas feeling like they're basically getting destroyed by one day. But that also gives kind of a freedom and has really changed my kind of take on everything of like, whatever, they're going to do what they're going to do. Me speculating or worrying about it isn't going to change anything. So until we have actual info to speculate on, let's just be open to anything. Now, do I still see theories and stuff sometimes, or people saying that we know things that we don't really know? Are those things still frustrating? Obviously. But we're in a very live and let live situation right now when it comes to thinking about the next Mass Effect and what it may become. And that's where I'm going to end this rant, or this random smattering of thoughts I've decided to put onto video and put out. And that's where I'm at. So let me know where you're at down in the comments. I'm really curious how people are feeling. I think we're going to see a combination of people being like, I just don't care anymore. I'll care when they release information that matters. Or, we may have people who have pretty solid feelings about things that are going on, for better or worse. I want to hear it all. So please do that. If you like the video and you want more of them, please hit subscribe. Check out my back catalog. I have over 100 Mass Effect videos now, most of them being speculation. I also have a couple podcasts on here that you can check out that include interviews and wild speculation about Mass Effect as well. You can find me as Bond Diesel all over the internet, including over on Twitch, where I do stream a couple times a month, supposedly. That's all I have for this one. So until next time.